What up, guys? What up, visionaries? Welcome back to the channel. You guys all know it's been a minute. We have been working 10 toes deep. Exciting news coming up. We're not going to say anything about that, of course, but glad to see you guys. You're back. Joel and myself are in the studio, and it looks different, as you can see. That's because we had a few changes, and there's been a lot going on. So thank you guys for sticking through. If you're new here, if it's the first time clicking on this video, I'm Cephas.
Joel.
And this is Joel, and we're with Liberia to the world, and we're glad to have you here. Make sure you subscribe, share the video if this is of importance to you, or if you feel like somebody needs to hear about it. And also thank you to everybody who've been here. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers, and I know we left you guys hanging, but trust me, we're working. A lot coming in. But today we're talking about a few topics we need to talk about today. Tell them what we're talking about today, man.
So we're just going to talk about a lifestyle. We're going to talk about having a great cash flow coming out of Liberia, and not losing money while you're building, while you're trying to accomplish your goals. So those are the three big topics that we're going to focus on today.
And that has to do with mainly building in Liberia 2023. We tend to make these videos every year because every year that's the number one topic. More people are moving back, more people are transitioning, more people are looking to invest in Africa, in Liberia. So this topic is always important to talk about. We've made a few videos about this 2022 and stuff, but let's knock it off, man. When we say build according to your lifestyle, like what are we talking about? Like,
so basically it's what are your plans? Are you planning on moving to Liberia tomorrow, next year, 2-3 years from now, 10 years out? So you build according to that. So we're basically saying, why would you build a 10,000 square foot house when your plan is not to move to Liberia in the next year or two? You know, so basically you just have this big project sitting there, and you know, it's harder to get it done. So,
and we see that, man. Like we in Liberia, we see that. That's the number one thing, right? You drive around, you see people building, and they leave it unfinished. And especially, you know, you said it. You said casting. You know, people are building so big, and casting is the killer. I've been researching. I also know you know a lot more about building. Been researching, and every developer and contractor will tell you the casting portion, and people don't even think about that. They just think about a big mansion and to start building. So according to your lifestyle, just meaning if you, like you said, man, if you are somebody who is, you know, you have a small family, maybe just you and your girl, or you and your 2 kids and stuff like that, you really don't need a huge house. Most people, when they want to build, they build to show off.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm from America, I'm building in my community. People need to know that I got money and stuff like that. But building according to your lifestyle. And what would you recommend, like, as far as, let's say, a family of 3? Like, if you're looking to build, like, what would you say they should look at or start with and stuff like that?
I honestly, I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't build a big house or have anything large. Probably what I would focus on, if it's a family, is just having a good yard for the kids or whoever you're with to play with, just do outdoor activities. What I would say is what's important, especially for people who are doing business back home. You know, trying to go back and forth. You know, you don't need something so big to live in. You basically need something that's, you know, that's comfortable, that you can be able to, you know, wake up in the morning, get up and go move around and get your business done. So I recommend something that's just comfortable,
because then you'll be running your business and running the household. Because if something breaks, or even if you're looking to do business, right, you want to start right away. But if you're building a 5-bedroom house and you need funding to do it, and you know, some of the contractors they left you, so many they leave the work halfway, you got to find a new person. All of that will stall you starting your business right away. So something small, something that is just enough for your family, that will get you in the ground, get you moving, so you can just move on to the next one right away.
And then let's just jump into cash flow. All of that ties into cash flow. Just so if your goal is to you know, produce cash flow coming out of Liberia, why would you build?
What do you mean coming out of Liberia?
Like basically, you have a business that's produced that's cash flowing in Liberia. You know, but you live in the States.
You see what I'm saying? Coming out of, so you
basically, I'm not saying taking it out of Liberia, but basically like coming, creating money out of Liberia, pretty much. Okay, so why would you invest into a 5-bedroom house where you could take that money and fuel it into your business? You know, and increase your cash flow eventually.
I mean, that's the number one question, bro. Like, even us, anybody moving to Liberia, even us, our discussion about moving and stuff like that. The main thing is, okay, everybody want to know, if you're living in Liberia, you need to be making money. Because if you leave Europe, you leave Asia, you leave America to go to Liberia, yes, you can take money with you, but like, how long is it going to last? You need something that will have reliable cash flow. So so basically what are you saying about that then? Like,
that should be anyone who's trying to transition to Liberia, that should be their focus, is cash flow. It should not be building a big house, which is good down the line once your business is established and you have steady cash flow. You build whatever you want, you have the money to do it. But if you're just working here and you're going back and forth and then you're trying to basically run a business and then build a home, our suggestion is to start small.
And stuff like that, especially. And another thing too is, like, when people are moving, you know, we have friends and people that even come to the studio. When they are moving, sometimes they don't move all at once. Sometimes the guy move in front and things like that. So that would be a great way if you can get a comfortable home that's affordable. That's just enough that maybe half of the family move, and then they save money, and then whilst they're building a dream home, because everybody will ultimately want a big dream home, mansion, and things like that, right?
Definitely.
But you know, if you can buy something small that you can be living in whilst building a dream home, and when you transition to a dream home, then what? You talk about cash flow. Now you have the house you were in.
That's either sell it, rent it, Airbnb it, whatever you want to do with it. But you know, that ties into cash flow. So that's important.
So I mean, when we talk about cash flow, that's that. I mean, that's the easy part, and we've made videos about this before, about building in Liberia. The number one thing is building at an affordable rate, meaning like you build, you know, so many people want to build, but at the same time people are afraid of starting the process. One, either they lose money, either contractor overcharging them and things like that. And you know, how do you not lose money in Liberia when you're building? Because everybody wants to build, but how do you not lose money? Because that's the fear.
You know, they say the most valuable thing in business is trust, right? So for you not to lose money, you have to find a team of people that you can trust. People that you can contact, you can call them and they can tell you exactly what's going on with your project. They can, you know, they're transparent. You know, they're fighting for you to save money, but also get the best, you know, building materials, best floors, whatever else. You know, so it's a trust thing, just to find a team of people that you can trust, and they have a good track record on basically getting things done. So
we laid out a video last year about that, so I'll put the video up here. You can click on it. We talk more detail about how to establish trust and how to make sure you don't lose money. So I mean, I wanted to go more into that as far as people not losing money. I mean, it's easier to say, hey, don't lose money, build trust, but how do you actually do that? Like, for instance, we talked about maybe knowing prices of things, you know what I mean? Like, and building personal relationship with these people who are helping you build a house, so you know what's going on. Because a lot of people try to build.
I mean, you know, let's just step back. So I would recommend buying. You know,
so let's talk about that, because that's a different topic.
That's a different topic.
That's one because big debate as well. Like big buy or build. So I mean,
I would recommend buying if you're not planning on moving to Liberia the next year. Buy.
It only makes sense.
Because then you can, when you buy it, it's already done. You get what you pay for, and you don't have to deal with, you know, people running up prices on you, this and that. They tell you, okay, this house is this amount of money. That's what you're getting for this amount of money. You know, so I mean, I think that's the best route when it comes to situations like this.
So I mean, we're gonna make another video on this specific topic, but let's just give a little more, right? There's so much when it's a question that's asked most often, but has the most variation as far as there's so much that it's like a prerequisite of a yes or no to that answer. So everybody wants to build in Liberia. They want to move to Liberia. They want to own property. You know, most people are just building. But at the same time, like you said, bro, like people are moving from any part of the world to any part of the world is like a process.
Yeah.
You know, most people are moving in 10 years time, but they're building.
Yeah. A lot of things can happen in 10 years.
You know what I mean?
So,
and also that's a long time to have a project either stall or you not being there and stuff like that. And if you're looking to move right away or to start a business and live in Liberia, you know, that's something. So that ties back in what we said. Like if you're buying, then you buy what according to your lifestyle.
According to your lifestyle. If your lifestyle is okay, I'm moving to Liberia 10 years from now. I'm spending X amount of dollars on my dream house. You know, I'll just buy me a small home, and that's when I come into the country, this is where I stay. You know, so you'll have that, and then once you transition into your dream home, cash flow.
Yeah. So that's cash flow. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So man, 2023 is the year you have to act now. You know, we had a conversation, man. You have been talking about this for a while. Like even when I haven't been to Liberia the first time, you have just so much belief in Africa, bro.
Yeah.
And like the direction.
Yeah.
I mean, you believe in it. You've been talking about this like years ago. Like, look, Africa is here. So much stuff is going on. We got CEOs the guy from Twitter or whoever it is, like people who are relocating.
In Africa,
Isn't like Amazon and people like just.
Everyone wants to do business in Africa. Everyone wants to do. Basically, is where new money is coming from. I mean, I always tell CFIs all the time, like, you know, we need to act now. Because it's just like investing. You know, you buy low, you sell high. I tell people this all the time. Right now, Africa's low. Land is cheap. Building is cheap. Labor is cheap. Everything.
And you can even compare. Just from it's still cheap now. But compared to like 5 years ago. 6 years
exactly.
Ago, that's like $800, $650 for land. Now it's average about
almost $2,000,
$2,000 and stuff like that. So still cheaper though, but just imagine 5 years from now. You know what I mean?
You know, when the cities are built, the roads, especially when the roads are built. You know, so it's act now. That's all I can really say. Just start doing something now. Anything. Focus on cash flow. Build according to your lifestyle, and try not to lose money. That's the three things right now. That's the focus. So
there it is, guys. It's been a minute, but there's a lot coming. You know, the year is almost about to be over. Now we're thinking about the next year and how that ties into all of us in and around Liberia, outside of the country, in the country, and stuff like that. So there it is, guys. 3 topics for you guys. We have more gym coming. And we'll see you guys in the next one, man.
All right.
Let's get it.
All right.